So day 4 is now complete. We got one more to go, guys, and we're there. Today I left from Taylorsville and made it all the way to Greenwood. Went through Amity, went through Franklin, Whiteland, a couple other towns, I'm sure. It was really tough, the morning stretch, because there's a lot of nowhere, just a lot of long, empty miles, really. Got to Franklin, everything changed. As soon as I got into town, met Elizabeth. She brought me some red beans and rice. Brought Henry. He was asleep most of the time, but he woke up at the end, so that I got to see him, play with him a little giggling. When I left there, it was warm enough to take my hat off and unleash the mohawk again, and that's when people started recognizing me and honking and waving, and that always brings out the donations. People had two ladies stop and give me some money. Had little James from the south side stop and give me some cash, and there was another 20 from another lady that her and her husband stopped. So that's always real cool. That's always very uplifting. The honks and the waves are great, just because I know that I'm getting the word out, and it's spreading. So that's great. Tomorrow it's it's a short day. It's my first short day. I've only got about 8 miles to go from where I'm gonna start to the finish line. Now today the hotel situation was a little bit shaky. I didn't have any hotels in my path where I was at in Greenwood, so I got a ride from County Line in Madison up to a hotel. In the morning I'm going to have my dad come pick me up, and he's going to drop me back off in that same spot, and I'll continue on. But yeah, there's just no hotels around there, and I was not really interested in adding another 5 miles to my walk to get to this hotel. So nonetheless, that still keeps it at 111 miles, and probably a little more. I'm not sure. I wasn't able to count mile by mile. And my phone battery doesn't last when I do that. Today the milestone was getting off of 31. I've been counting those little mile markers from mile number 9 when I got onto 31 down in southern Indiana, and it's just a lot of time, a lot of those little blue markers. But I finally made it to what I've been looking for this whole time, the triple digits, the 100. As soon as I got there, I was 50 yards from getting off at 31, so it was nice that they gave me that one little milestone before I got off at 31. Walked down Madison for a little bit, got to County Line Road, past the Greenwood Mall, and that was the end of my day. So here I am, resting up, icing up. I'm going to put the heat pad back on, and just carry on tomorrow. I really hope to see a lot of you guys out there at Garfield Park. The event starts at 2. I'm hoping to roll in there 2:45, between 2:30 and 2:45 is my goal. I've only got about 3 hours of walking, so I'm going to really take my time and stop and get some lunch, get something to eat. Just really take my time so I can hit my mark. But again, if you guys see me out there tomorrow on Madison Ave, give me a wave, give me a honk. It keeps me going. Even tomorrow, I'm going to need a little bit of extra push to get through it. This might be I'll do another recap tomorrow to recap the whole trip, but it's been tough. I knew what I was getting into when I signed up for it. I had done all my practice walks. I didn't count on my knee giving me the problems that it did. That kind of makes my other muscles, makes me walk differently, so my other muscles are compensating for that problem. So a lot more soreness than I anticipated. I've got a trip to the doctor in my future, so Dr. Wine, I'm coming to see you. But we're almost there, guys. We've got one more day to go. Again, as I said earlier, I wouldn't be able to do any of this without any of you guys. All the support that I've gotten, it's just overwhelming. All the support you're giving to me, it's indirectly going to Kevin as well. We're all in this together. Without you guys and all the donations, all the support, it would have been pointless, and that wasn't the goal. The goal was to clear out as much of his debt as we possibly can, and we've done it. We've done it. I think we've exceeded my expectations for sure, no question. I've talked to Kevin a few times. He is just tickled to death that it's getting the support that he's getting, and he says, every time somebody says something to me, it makes him feel better, because again, I know that he knows that they're indirectly supporting him as well. It's all about him. I'll quit rambling on and just prep for tomorrow. Again, I said earlier there's a difference between crying and man tears, so I've gotten emotional a few times just thinking about the finish line. So I can only imagine when I get there, it's just going to be waterworks and I'm going to be a mess. But give me about 10 minutes, let me get my composure, and then I'll be okay. But this has been a huge thing for me. This is one of the most difficult things I've ever done. One of the most difficult things I've ever tried to do. And there's been a few times when I haven't wanted to make it anymore. I've wanted to just give up and be done. But as soon as those moments happen, it seems like I run into somebody that gives me a little mental push. Just says that they know what I'm doing, that it's great, that it's a worthwhile cause, and just the little talks in the chats. Yesterday it was Diane from Columbus. Today, little James was there, and also I signed 4 autographs today. Crazily enough, I had some people pull over, and there were about 4 middle school age girls that their mom had told them what was going on. They had seen me on the news. I guess they aired it again last night, but they wanted my autograph, which I wasn't prepared for. Didn't expect that, but I signed them up and sent them on their way. That was cool. I should have got a picture, but I didn't. Forgot about it. It was just caught me off guard so much I didn't even think about it. But again, I love all you guys. I appreciate it. Special thanks to my wife and son just for putting up with me being gone. I miss you guys. It was great to see you today. I needed that. The FaceTime has been good. We've been able to keep in touch that way. I haven't missed bedtime yet, so that's awesome. But we're ready to finish it up tomorrow, so I'll see you guys out there. Again, I love you all. I appreciate everything. It's been an experience, that's for sure. But tomorrow it's all over. For me, Kevin continues on with his battle, and that's the point. We got to get him through that. So, love you all. I'll see you guys out there tomorrow. Take care.